In this video, exposure of the spinal cord in a cadaver will be demonstrated. This work was produced by Dr. Carlos Andres Suarez-Quian and Dr. Joel Walensky. Dr. Suarez-Quian is the narrator of this video. Contained within the vertebrae, we will find the spinal cord, protected by the meningeal layers. This dissection will help you understand the anatomy of the spinal tap and dural anesthesia. Let's start the dissection of the spinal cord. In order to reveal the spinal cord and its membranes while they are within the vertebral canal, the superficial and deep back muscles surrounding the vertebral spinous processes have to be removed and/or retracted. Here, this has been done in the lower thoracic and lumbar regions. Next, a cutting tool, in this case a rib cutter, is used to separate the vertebral spinous processes from the vertebral arch. And here, we see the spinous processes with their associated ligaments being removed as a single block from the vertebral arches. The next step is to remove the vertebral laminae by first using a bone saw to cut the laminae on one side and then the other. And then the laminae are removed to reveal the intact dural sac. Here, the dural sac has been opened to reveal the cord. Further opening of the dural sac in the lumbar region reveals the tapered termination of the cord, the conus medullaris. Its peel continuation is called the filum terminale, and now we see the cauda equini. When a lumbar tap is done, the needle is inserted in this region and CSF is withdrawn for analysis. Because the needle enters this region of the cord, the needle does not result in injury to the cord, as the spinal nerves that comprise the cauda equini simply float out of the way of the inserted needle. Underlying the dura is a delicate arachnoid matter. This cellophane-like layer is easily destroyed and is usually only visible in freshly dissected spinal cords. In this higher magnification view, the arachnoid is clearly shown enveloping the spinal cord deep to the dura. If the dura is fully reflected, we can see the dorsal and ventral roots coming together to form the spinal nerve. In this cadaver, the thoracic part of the vertebral canal has been opened as well as the lumbar part. Note how much less the dorsal and ventral roots are angulated in the thoracic region compared to the lumbar region. Further dissection laterally reveals the dorsal root ganglion of each nerve and the bifurcation of each spinal nerve into dorsal and ventral rami. This now concludes the dissection of the spinal cord.